Hope they bring something new to the table with this Guerrilla Collective. Hey, Historic Not, what up? What up? I'm just responding to some messages. apparently I'm getting popular on Instagram somehow, even though I never use it. Let's see. There we go. Is it still too loud, by the way? If it is, just let me know. I do want to be checking this out, though. The next few days, I'm gonna be co-streaming a lot of events. Because, well, I do have permission. Yeah, you gotta make sure you got permission to go stream, but you gotta be careful with it. And honestly, I'm not even sure if this music is gonna be an issue. I don't think it will be for the Summer Game Fest. It shouldn't be. Like Jeff Keighley talked about it, and they did ask about it on the stream and all that stuff. And apparently, it shouldn't be an issue. But it was the same last year, but they did have an issue, so we'll see. More minutes allows me to do a couple things. Actually, they already reverted the whole thing, but yes. But that didn't, like, it already applied to me, technically. Like, it was part of the affiliate and partner TOS already. Now they just made the multi-streaming thing a global thing. So it's not just for affiliate and partners, it's for everybody. That's the difference. Yeah, I know. I'm not even so sure how long I'm still gonna be on Twitch with these kind of changes. Like, don't be surprised if I'll say I won't be streaming on Twitch for a month and checking out YouTube or something else. I've talked about it quite a few times as well. Like, Mixer was definitely the place for me, and I don't get that same feeling with Twitch. Never have. But the alternatives are just not the same either. It's kind of like, what do I do? Like, do I want to take a deep dive, go for Kick, go for YouTube, Facebook, Then you still have DLive, a couple of other services that failed, and I've never heard of them either. It's gonna be pretty wild. But they made so many changes. Like, let's see. Yeah, let me just read, right? This one. So if you're an affiliate, partner, or whatever, and you wanna, get out of your contract, you basically have to pay money for fees of $25. If that's on your account, that's all gonna be gone. Then there's this thing. Brand overlays, only logos can only be 3% of your stream, so this is way too big already. For people who are sponsored by like G Fuel, that kind of thing, they want to show like the bin with the name on it, not a small thing you cannot read. So that's gonna be a kick in the backside for many. Burning video ads, can't do that anymore. That's gonna be a big one. Think of like League of Legends with the championships, the LEC, LCS, that kind of thing, where they have like these sponsors of like Secret Lab, the gaming chair company, and the vehicles and all that stuff. Like that kind of stuff is not possible. Now, you may think, oh well, they make enough money. No, they were already losing money. Like that has been publicized a few days back. Then there's this thing. This one's pretty big for many. Now, if you want to get payment, you have to wait a month, and then within 45 days, you'll get payment. 45 days. More than a month and a half. That is insane. That is absolutely insane. And this was just half of it. Come on. Pick it up. Oh. I just read a tweet of Ninja. Live on YouTube only today, and TikTok and Twitter on mobile. aka not on Twitch. But people are protesting. But people were definitely protesting. Like Twitch converted those changes real quick. Yeah, definitely. Just imagine, you're living on the edge, you can still make it, but you need your next paycheck. It's not the best way of living, but besides that, now you gotta wait an additional 45 days instead of the 15th like they used to do, I think. Like that is insane. Doesn't mean it will take 45 days, but it does mean it could take 45 days. Like this may actually ruin the livelihoods of many people who actually make, living on this platform. That being said though, don't put all your eggs in one basket, right?
What is cracking, everyone? Welcome to the GC4, the
What
Guerrilla
up?
Collective 2023 Summer Barbecue Beach House Festival Showcase. We are bringing the heat that is going to set the tone for things to come during this wild week of gaming events. I am your host, J-Dub, aka Justin Woodward, co-founder of The Mix, the Media Indie Exchange, Interrobang Entertainment, advisor on the Black Game Developer Fund, and Black Voices in Gaming. I'm with my lovely co-host, the talented Jay Watts. Hey, Jay.
What's up, Justin? I am Jay Watts, artistically known as Letter J, and I am the founder and CEO of Coexist Gaming. We are starting off this week of gaming showcases and events, which is come full circle with us filming at the Kinda Funny studio in San Francisco. Shout out to the KF team. Some history about the GC. The Guerrilla Collective was created due to the fallout of 2020 and no in-person E3. So we decided to come together with publishers, developers, game enthusiasts to organize and deploy showcases, guerrilla marketing style, and add some flavor and style by giving folks a creative jolt this summer.
We're definitely giving people that flavor, that jolt. This year is no different. We are sparking off the summer sizzle by dropping some exclusive game drops, reveals, updates, and developer commentary for their titles. It doesn't stop there, though. After this show, we will pass the mic to our friends who will be making some more reveals and drops at the Guerrilla Collective Publisher Spotlight Show, featuring awesome new game announcements from Freedom Games, Hype Train Digital, and Tiny Build.
Let's go, Tiny Build.
If you're in LA, we got some more stuff happening, so it doesn't stop there. In LA, we're going to be invading the scene with 40 new games at Wisdom for a lot, and we have a live stream with our partners Viz and The Completionist. More info at MediaIndieExchange.com. And we will also follow things up next week with Black Voices in Gaming and Dames for Games, which highlights Black game developers and women in the game industry. Check us out on Twitter at Guerrilla Collect, not Guerrilla Collect, and at Indie Exchange, and everywhere else at Guerrilla Collective and Media Indie Exchange. Make sure to tune in into our Twitch, subscribe to our YouTube channels as well.
The developers and publishers on the stream have blessed us with the Steam keys from games in their catalog. When you see the following QR code, grab your phones, take a flick, for your chance to grab a great game. We've also teamed up with the exquisite folks at Valve to showcase our stream on their platform in order to support the devs. Be sure to check out the event page on Steam where you can wishlist, buy, or play the games that are featured in this event.
Definitely do that. It always helps. And we also have some amazing sponsors. We want to give a big shout out to all of them for helping us to make this thing happen. Freedom, Hype Train Digital, PlayStation, Raw Fury, Tiny Build, Assemble Entertainment, Akupara, Astro, HeroCraft, Joystick Ventures, Neon Doctrine, Ravenage, Razer, Steam, I was about to say Stream, Yes Bird, Wired Productions, and Experience Studios. Such a mouthful.
Yes, and shout out to our broadcasting partners for shooting this showcase and the developers on the stream. Twitch, IGN, GameSpot, Steam, and Kinda Funny for hosting us. Big up for the developers, always showing love to the devs who are participating and all that have contributed their games and resources to make this thing possible.
Yes, they are so awesome. But enough of all that. Let's get started with our first set of games this summer with some undeniable bangers, beginning with a world premiere trailer. Let's go.
Let's go.
Okay, there we go. Bathroom, quickly. What are we looking at? Okay. Bells. Tell me how the audio levels are. If it's too low, just let me know, or too loud.
It will become a mountain. Continuing on
China
is where true
Witcher?
strength lies. A tale can be
What
told
was
in an
China
evening.
Witcher?
A legend takes decades to build.
Yeah, I just had to run to the bathroom. Didn't wanna interrupt it. Oh, this seems familiar to another game I saw recently. We have to build a city. Maybe it is the same. I don't think it is, but skills, fighting.
To preserve a legacy.
Kinda looks like a
that is larger than life.
PvE Rust
To start
in a sense. Well, not quite, but
dynasty.
a typical survival building game. Kinda like 7 Days to Die without zombies. Like a banished first person mode. Oh, is it? No, I can do that. Let me lower this part. 'Cause what I hear is not what you guys hear, so let me know how it is.
Created by man to protect him.
We can still go much louder, not just in this.
Surroundings.
Here we go.
Store his wisdom. Conquer distances. And as symbols of his divinity. We are forgotlings.
Godlings. This reminds me of another game that I played, Spiritfarer. I'll just leave it as it is. What the heck? For godlings. Cool. Which is now.
Nobody is beyond redemption, Chelsea.
Give me just a
Nobody.
second.
No matter who they are or what they've done, the right path is always there,
Oh,
if we choose to walk it.
I sacrificed my health, my body, my life, everything. What do you want?
My employers have a job for you. You ever heard of the Underground Fight Championship?
ooh.
Oh, the game is still being played, Chelsea. You just never realized it because you're only a pawn.
I checked Steam by the way, and the game is not on Steam.
You want me to keep a secret? That's gonna cost you.
Oh, wait a second. Has a different name.
I'm not a pawn anymore. Now I'm one of the players. I don't know who you people are, but I am coming for you.
Still afraid of the dark, sis.
Oh. Let me change that so it doesn't happen anymore. What is this?
From time to time, I ask myself, is it possible to miss something you've never known? Let me rephrase. Is it possible to be homesick for a place you have never been? I was born on Earth, but I think I have been homesick for Europa my whole life. By the time you read this, I'll be gone, and the world will look very different from how it does now. But the island should still be there. They built this thing to last. Come to the island if you ever get lonely. Come here and think of me.
Oh. There we go. Valorant? Overwatch rather. Double moose game. Reminds me of Borderlands a little bit too, like Borderlands with a mix of Dishonored in a sense. Art style looks very Dishonored. Weapons Borderlands. Oh wow. Kinda looks like there's a bit of a vibe from Quake. Unreal. Abysses. I think I've seen this. Maybe. Not into the art style myself. I don't mind it for certain things, but not for gaming. Maybe a little bit too kid friendly or casual, maybe a better word.
Hello, Delvling, and welcome to Dwarf Delve, a randomly generated roguelite set within treacherous mines filled with darkness, dangers, and above all else, loot. As a newly recruited dwarf in training, your essential duties will see you scouring the deepest, darkest mines for anything of value. Tin, gold, maybe even treasures of a less common nature. Stepping into the boots of a new Delvling can be tricky. Luckily, each time you risk your beard for loot and make it out alive, you can spend your ill-gotten gains on plenty of new tools and equipment upgrades. Assuming you make it back alive, you can use your new resources to upgrade every element of your gear, or even construct entirely new support items. You can also exchange loot for skill points, increasing how hard you can hit, how far you can throw, and how much you can carry. Between your adventures, you'll be able to relax in your quarters. Upgrade your living quarters with a huge array of wallpapers, rugs, carpets, paintings,
like
new cushions. Here, you can refine ores into crafting materials, purchase new furnishings for your home, and even do a spot of cooking. You might even find special edible ingredients, giving you special perks when you cook them into fully prepared meals. In the future, unlock the workbench to unpack and build flat-packed, newly purchased item blueprints, even following the included construction guide. Build a rail and minecart network to move your loot around whilst you dig deeper for rarer treasures. But remember, it's best not to get too greedy. These mines are ancient and unstable. One wrong boot could cost you your life. Dwarf Delve was developed with a love of exploration and discovering shiny loot in mind. From sandbox titles such as Minecraft and Stardew Valley to rogues such as Diablo and Borderlands, I wanted to include as many secrets as possible within the environment. From puzzle dungeons to obscure items that would make players come together to solve and build a sense of community. The experience is constantly evolving, and I look forward to raising up our battle mallets together very soon.
I'm not seeing it on Steam either.
Humanity's thirst for knowledge led to our greatest triumph.
That's wish list, but...
And our ultimate downfall. We opened the door to worlds beyond our comprehension. But from that door, an unimaginable evil called the Root slipped through.
This has ESO vibes. I'll just put some line. A little.
A couple decades back, we dealt the Root a heavy blow. Bought ourselves some time.
Ooh, the graphics are a bit rough though.
As best we could. Licked our wounds and forged a path forward, step by step. But our time is running out. Everything is prey to the Root, and as long as they exist, we will always be hunted. That's where you come in. We need you to journey to some dangerous yet wondrous worlds. And stop the
No, this stuff is fine. It was just the beginning. I saw some stuff that looked like grey models. Like, you know, those models without textures.
But we don't just need you to survive. We need you to prevail. Use whatever gear you can find.
I know it looks like Fallout with skills. And then made into a Destiny.
What you can scrounge up in your travels. And be smart. Bring the backup you need. We're counting on you, traveler. Stop this infestation before it extinguishes the last flickering flame of humanity. If you fail, well, as they say, failure isn't an option. Our future is in your hands now. Without you, everything we know and love will fall to ash.
Remnant. There's so many games with that title.
Light Odyssey came out of nowhere and is looking super interesting. It's great to have games from all over the world showcase at the event.
Indeed. Once again, we've teamed up with the
I'm none
exquisite
too.
folks at Valve to showcase our stream on their platform in order to support the devs. It's all about the devs. Be sure to check out the event page on Steam, where you can wishlist, buy, or play the games that are featured in this very event.
Up next, if you like takes on 2D classics or fast-paced action, our next segment dives into some fun and compelling takes on games in the neo-retro genre. Let's roll.
I'm actually on that page, and most things are not there yet that are being showcased. Cool. Half-Life 3 confirmed. This reminds me of an old game I used to play. Hey, this is pretty awesome. Parkour, combat, boss fights. Wow, it's a whole new definition to saying you're an attack helicopter. I never played a Contra. Iron Meat.
My name is Joachim, also known in the community as Hipshot, and I'm the creative director here at Crack Show. In this video, I will in part explain how Hammer 2 differs from our previous titles, the original Hammer from 2013 and Heroes of Hammer from 2018. I won't dive into everything different because it would be a video too long, but I will pick out a few major features. As you might know, the first game is a simple fixed hack and slasher, and Heroes of Hammerwatch is a roguelite with randomly generated levels. And now with the sequel, we are going for a more open-ended action-adventure experience. The first big thing is of course player classes, the characters that you play as throughout your journey. They are very simple in the first game and you only have few active and a few passive skills. In Heroes of Hammerwatch it was all expanded with more variation, different damage types were added, and various tweaks to all of this of course. With Hammerwatch 2 we cranked that up with tons of active and passive skills, which themselves have cool sub-skills. And all classes now have a range alternative, if they had none in the previous games. So it's actually possible to make an entirely ranged paladin in Hammer 2, no shield, no sword, but whatever class you pick still needs items and gear. In the first game we really didn't have any items or gear, we had a few permanent upgrades, but that's kinda it. In Heroes we added collectible items with great variety that might change the game experience quite a bit. For Hammers 2 we have made a system more similar to bigger action RPGs, where you collect items in your inventory that you can equip, sell or just throw away. You get the items from fallen enemies, hidden secrets, solving quests or buying them from some store, or you can even craft them. Gear and equipment have different randomized stats and features. Some other items are made for crafting purposes, some items are made to be used once, some are made for quests, and some are just useless. Speaking of quests, where we had very simple missions in both previous games like finding those planks or that prison button, we now have a fully fledged out system with dialogue, different choices and rewards. Quests can be completed in various ways and can become very advanced. Most quests you get from non-playable characters roaming around in the beautiful world of Hammerwatch 2. And while we
Kinda
are on the
dig this
subject
art
of
style.
world and levels, the first game had a very linear design path where Heroes had a generated level system that changed every time you played. in Hammer's 2 we have made a sort of a mix of that with some designed levels with randomized features in them, or levels generated from some kind of...
Kind of reminds me of Necessity a little.
And for the first time you will now have a huge outside world to explore and take in. So those are some of the features in Hammer's 2. Take care now and bye bye.
He's pretty tough to understand a little. Like, I had difficulties hearing the title Hammer Watch too. Which gate modes. Yeah, this art style is not for me. I like pixel art games, or voxel, whatever you want to call it. How am I pronouncing that? Yeah, that's loud. I generally don't mind these games, but the art style just doesn't do it for me. I just can't get into those. Super Space Club. Steam. This reminds me of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Toxic Crusaders.
Come on, Crusaders! It's cleanup time!
Okay. Mega Man Light? Is it Meg? No, that's not Mega Man. Is it? No. Got me there for a sec. 3DXX? OXX. Ooh. There he is. Finding of Isaac like maybe? With some dialogue? Or not? No. Oh. Lexi Moon. I'm keeping notes of these things.
I'm Destruction Worker. Some people call me the Dynamite Man. You know, it's pretty hard being a single dad. You're raising a little pink hedgehog girl. You know, I used to be an exterminator.
It seems so familiar.
It was a really bad job. I would fall down sewers, fall down manholes, and I would have to climb my way back up. And then my roommate would just tell me, "You smell like shit." You know, kids always come up to me and they're like, "Hey, Anton, say the line. Anton, say the line." And I gotta go, "Does anyone here want to buy Anton Blast?"
It's time to paint the town red in Anton Blast, an explosive adventure coming soon to Steam and Nintendo Switch.
Cool, cool. A new demo available now. Anton Blast.
You still here?
So Justin, I know you're making some waves.
Making that happen.
You making waves in the Neo Retro games. Shout out to Graham of Legend for dropping his latest Super Space Club as part of the Black Voices in Gaming.
Space Club.
What was one of your favorite games in the last segment?
One of my favorite games, which kind of came out of nowhere, was Toxic Crusaders, side-scrolling brawler. It looks super dope. It's taking me back to my childhood with all the Trauma movies. Also, Anton Blast has this fast-paced, leveled-up Wario type of vibe. Super dope. Definitely make sure to check out those games on the Guerrilla Collective Steam page. Wish list the games, play the demos. It helps them out. I can't say that enough. Yo, shout out to Steam.
Up next, we are raising the stakes and creeping into your mind like Freddy creeps into dreams with some new trailers in the horror genre. We've got an update for the Junji Ito-inspired World of Horrors, and we're gonna mix things up with some fast-paced shooters.
That sounds mad spooky. I can't wait to get my pants scared off.
I'm here for it.
And scared off. Ooh. Next Game Island.
Welcome to Serum, an immersive survival game where you're trapped in a world engulfed by a green, toxic substance.
Ooh, this looks like my game.
Without any memory of how you got there. And a device implanted in your hand ticks down the seconds until your life is over.
Cool.
In order to survive, you need to inject yourself with serum. And that's where the game's unique brewing system comes into play. By mixing and matching different types of substances, you can unlock dozens of powers and hidden abilities that will help you survive.
Desolate
To
vibes.
extract the liquid, you'll need to gather plants and hunt down mutated animals that lurk in the shadows.
I'm in
You'll
for
also
it.
find mysterious notes and blueprints left behind by someone that has been there before. Use those to craft devices, weapons, and deadly traps. Uncover the truth about the dark mysteries of this world and prepare for the final encounter, alone or in a co-op mode.
Up to how many players? Yeah.
Sarah,
Come on.
life is in your hands.
Don't tease me like this. Uh-oh. Yeah, this looks like a game I do want to play. So I gotta play a couple others first though. I haven't seen too many enemies outside of beasts. This looks like Hello Neighbor. Little. But modern. Who's that dude? Okay. So built? Or what's going on? Okay. Ghostbusters cartoon. What the hell? Half chicken? I'm so confused. Like, where is this going? What the hell? A selfie monster? Okay. Hmm. This isn't a game for me, but it is something I would watch for sure. What the hell? Aliens or something spooky. Reminds me of X-Files a little. Ooh, spooky. God of War. Oh. Old. Hmm. Hmm. Hey, I recognize those cardboard boxes. Been a common asset. These graphics, they're good. Oh.
Are yet to be found. The deputy and many of the locals believe this is the doing of the devil.
Wanna wait vibes a little? Made easier.
Hi there, I'm Sid, a dev at Metric Empire. In our game Battle Shapers, you're playing as Ada, who's reactivated to renegade robot overlords who have taken over the city. Working with what little information you and Ada have, you'll be gunning down hordes of enemy machines in our bot-busting roguelite. Ada is equipped to work all different kinds of cool guns, and if that's not enough, her fist will certainly do the trick. Once you've perfected wielding powerful weapons and abilities, it's time to steal some game-changing powers by defeating these ruthless overlords.
Reminds me of a game I
Once
played.
you beat an overlord,
Game.
you'll be able to equip and use their powers,
That was
unlocking
with
sick new
beasts.
suits and matching gauntlets. But let me warn you, getting these cores will not be easy. The road ahead is full of danger, like corrupted towers and enemies. It's clear these overlords are not playing around. It's up to you to save the city of New Elysium and bring it back to the utopia it once was.
Would be cool. Oh. Okay. It's maybe one of those games that's actually cooler than they have sold it for. This looks like a fighting game. Maybe. Nope. Aspect shooter. Cool. Customizability, maybe? This reminds me of a game named Warsaw, art style wise. A little. Like this, almost like a game looks like it has low polygons, but it doesn't.
Sorry, son. You're not done. Get back in there, Agent.
Skills. Sex Club. This PvP. It's mostly PvE, but I'm just curious. Has a bit of Borderlands vibes as well, in a sense. Deadlink. July 27th.
This land is cursed.
Being a Borderlands, that's a Borderlands art style. Telltale, maybe even.
Where my people roamed freely.
The cell shading.
Roam's only death.
Until that point.
With the white man on his iron horse.
What is this?
White man brought
Johnny Depp the movie.
Greed. Vanity.
Ooh. Oh.
Ignorance. He killed on holy ground, and the Great Spirit has abandoned this place. The dead can no longer leave the mortal realm. Restless and enraged, they wander the earth.
Oh.
Craving for more living flesh. A fate worse than death. Undeserving, even.
I wouldn't be surprised if this is like a card game or something.
Light still flickers within you, stranger. Go now. Leave this place. May the Great Spirit take pity on you. May your soul find peace in the spirit world.
Of a stealth shooter.
Yo,
Okay.
Sparky is destined to be streaming and YouTube/Twitch famous. I can already see it. Blood West is a great addition to the throwback FPS gore fest from back in the day. Looking forward to being creeped out by all of those titles. I mean, World of Horror, we've had that in a couple showcases. It's been a game changer in the genre. We can't wait for the updated version of that release. Super, super dope. Before we move on, we want to thank all of you all for tuning in and checking out the games in this showcase. But after this, there's going to be more. We have a showcase with our friends at Freedom Games, Tiny Build, and Hype Train Digital with the Guerrilla Collective Publisher Spotlights.
Yes, we do. And also, make sure you check out our Mix merch store to support us. We've got caps, shirts, pins, the whole nine to make you wet with amazing drip.
Mad drip.
Coming up, we're also going to take you through a tour of various up-and-coming RPGs and titles that will have you taking up epic side quests with style. Grab your maps, potions, the turnbuckle, and your favorite classmate, and let's hop in.
Let's get it.
Hey, I've seen that before. EVs. Turn-based. I don't mind turn-based if it's done well. What the heck? Oh, dang. Whole new definition to using your brain. Demon School. Okay. Not related to the anime, I'm guessing. Apology. Christ.
Okay, what is that? Demons.
Being a bishop ain't easy. It takes a toll in ways you can't imagine. One day you'll find out the same thing. Now get back to work.
Feel Shale's power. I've no time for this. Take that! I could have timed that better. I've got to be faster. There are things that the living cannot understand. Death is only the beginning of the final voyage.
So he's undead. Fake foul? Right. This looks like a colony builder. Imagine it's like newspaper delivery boy or something.
Boom! Master of Rails has arrived.
Ready for another adventure?
On the Odyssey. No clue what it's about. Monkey. Dog deity 2.
Welcome to WrestleQuest. My name is Zach. I'm the chief powerbomb enthusiast at MegaCat Studios, and I'm here to show you some never-before-seen content. So without further ado, let's get down to it.
That's quite a few games, by the way.
Is the Jungleology Wilds. It is a jungle-themed board game. And as you can see, we've got some pretty cool effects here. We've got the sunlight coming in, these leaves blowing in the wind, and this gorgeous river. Why do we add a river? Well, if you want to make them quiver, you gotta have a river, right? This is the dungeon that's sort of towards the beginning of the game after the first initial act as you open up and get to start exploring, the rest of the world map. So we're going to show you some of the features this dungeon has to offer.
He's running around like a first-time video maker.
There, the Luchador Piggy Bank, the Money Pig. Bruder's gonna take care of him for us.
Okay.
Now you'll notice how he shattered there. Not all enemies will need pinned. Only enemies that are wrestling-based or sort of like tough guy characters. So here we have this kind of swinging bug zapper here. Useful for the jungle, no doubt. As you get even deeper into Jungleology, you'll come to this area, the Bright Light Caves. As you can see, there's these prismatic sprays of fire that are hot enough to melt the shades right off your face. I just took one, darn it. That's all right. I just snuck by that enemy. Every enemy in the game has a certain movement pattern that if you watch and wait, you can usually sneak by them. A lot of times that forces you into a decision of, do I want to fight this guy or that guy over there because of the way their patterns overlap. So the bright light caves have these colored rocks and these light bulbs, and you can find colored sheets to place over the light bulbs. So when you place a sheet, it changes the light of the bulb, which, if it matches the rocks, makes them disappear so you can continue on your way. And it gets more complicated as you get multiple sheets that you can combine from multiple colors, multiple rocks blocking your way. But if you manage to go through everything, there's some unique rewards you can find here. Here we are at what appears to be another statue area. What could it be with these scaly, slithering... Oh my gosh, it's Jake the Snake. That's right, Jake the Snake Roberts is here in WrestleQuest. We can't do a WrestleQuest video without talking about our main guy here, right? Macho Man. That's right, there are multiple Macho Man statues across this gigantic world.
I'm not feeling the enthusiasm.
Just get the best prize. Thank you for joining us on this tour of Junglogy from WrestleQuest. It's just one of the many, many areas in the game's massive world. We're excited to get WrestleQuest into your hands later this summer. Until then, stay sweaty.
Yeah. Ooh. Good. Oh. Perfect. Vote. Pre-alpha footage. Okay. The distinguished toad. Boss fights. Go to Is this a sequel? I think I may have seen this game. I'm not really into card games though. I did play one card game I kind of liked. I don't even remember the title, but So why are we destroying the buildings? Arc seeds. Okay.
I can't wait to jump off the turnbuckle in WrestleQuest.
I can't either.
I've been waiting for that one since it was announced. I love that they look like articulated WWE toys. They're so cute.
They look super dope. I love those toys back in the day. Yes, I've also been waiting to share Demon School goodness as a big fan of the original Persona. How do you say it? It's looking super sick. Shout out to Necrosoft for sharing that game with us. But you know what, Jay?
What?
You know what time it is?
What time is it?
It is key giveaway time. Get the key drop, kids. Grab your phone, scan the QR code on your camera. Go to the website for your chance to get a key from the developers and publishers in the showcase. They could be previous titles. It's a grab bag. Awesome games that we're giving away.
So up next, we have some really big world premieres and exclusive updates on Cerebral games that will make you take your time before making that crucial decision that may be the difference between life and depth in games that have that strategy and simulation flavor.
Welcome to Crashlands. 2.
I played this game, I think.
Explore a world filled with wonder, mystery, and some of these things. And then slap them. And slap those too. Just slap it all. Except these.
I think I even finished it.
The great outdoors isn't so great when you've got no indoors. Best to make a home for yourself. But not just yourself. Because loneliness sucks.
Yes,
So
I did play
build a
this, the first
friendship,
one.
Because that kind of ship won't crash. After all, if you're gonna make it on this planet, you'll need all the help you can get.
Steam 9 out of 10. Ethics. Okay. X of Souls. Okay. Cool.
Time for a change.
This might be cool. Ah, card form. I'm not into card games like at all.
You wanna fight? Rainbow! Can't catch me!
Wow. Boom. Animations look pretty decent. Yomi 2. Never heard of it. Not surprising. Ooh. Not my type of game either. Oh wait, maybe it is. But it was a turn-based thing. This reminds me of another game that was first person, similar to this. You had to spend experience to unlock new areas. Okay. Would be cool. Reminds me a bit of Survival Island. Maybe there's a bit more to it, even. Automation. No violence. Have to look it up, maybe.
Welcome to Jumplight Odyssey, and let's take a tour of the SDF Catalina, because that's you. You're Princess Euphora, leader of the Palladian people and captain of this fine starship.
That reminds me of Ziggity.
Upgrade numerous things, activate our holotable, chart our course, jump to other systems, and of course interact with our division officers at their command centers. But let's go down a deck. Just like that. Because in Jumplight Odyssey, you'll be able to navigate all of the decks of your starship using our unique, never-before-seen, incredible cross-sections inspired form of navigation. And this deck is the Promenade. Just below the bridge, this is where crews spend most of their social time and rest and recuperation. Coming together for activities, strengthening relationships, and even doing a little spot of gardening or rummaging the vending machines. Now, let's go to the quarter deck. The quarter deck is where the action happens, so to speak, whether that be manufacturing, building supplies, keeping the power running, showering your crew, feeding them. This is the domain of your engineering and supply divisions, and it's what keeps the ship running day to day. Now, also, a starship needs a flight deck. This flight deck is where you'll scramble your fighters and launch all of your away missions. Away missions are a crucial method of gaining resources from the systems you'll be jumping to. And the last of the Catalina's main decks is the lower deck. Now, usually the lower deck when you start a run is largely empty. But as captain of the starship, we've built this out to our design for the needs of our crew and our mission. And next up is something that we've never shown before. This is the Jumplight drive. In the engine room, you'll find the capabilities to harness starlight, raw starlight, in a somewhat stable form called Jumplight.
Somewhat?
Jumplight is what will power your journey throughout the stars and hopefully to the Forever Star. There is so much more to show you of the SDF Catalina, but also of Jumplight Odyssey, our Starship Adventure Sim. And in the coming months, we'll be revealing more and more about this title. So please, wishlist the game, join us on Discord, and come along for the journey.
Be a cool game. Jumplight Odyssey. I'm making a list, by the way.
Buongiorno, my fellow mobsters and culinary enthusiasts. Welcome to this grand fest known as Dawn Duality. I, your gracious host Dawn, am about to reveal all the culinary secrets of this madcap tycoon game. Now, picture this. You are the boss of the vibrant restaurant empire, calling the shots in the thrilling underworld adventure. Your mission? Run the show with the style and cook up daring schemes that
Be
will
funny.
have even the toughest meatball quacking on its sauce. But hold on to your fedoras, ragazzi. Got some cards in the game that will make you question your choices faster than a chef, pondering whenever pineapple belongs on pizza. When those questionable cards pop up, it's like adding an extra kick of spice to your lasagna. Things are about to get a whole lot crazier, my friends. Listen up, my ambitious pasta slingers. The more criminal activities are done, the harder your suit gets. The police will be sniffing around like a seagull eyeing for a seafood. Stay one step ahead of the boys in blue, my friends. You be the maestro of culinary and gangster empire, orchestrating a team, upgrading the trattoria, and ensuring the pasta keeps flowing. Just remember, not everyone can handle 2 chairs. So, my friends, are you prepared to die? For your cause?
On pizza?
I was acting. Or was I? Advertise your joint, reel in the hungry crowd, and launder money you get from your gangsters. Just be prepared for the most unexpected surprises.
Greetings, valued employee. Welcome to the Ringo Corporation. It will be your job to sort samples. There is no need to question the samples. I have no doubts that you will give 110%. Ringo appreciates that a rested mind empowers the grind. It will be your job to sort samples. It is your duty to put your money back into the economy. It will be your job to sort samples. The samples are important, and as such, you are important. Put your money back into the economy. Economy. Rested mind, rested mind. There is no need to question the samples. Question the sample.
Greetings, employees.
I'm Vicky.
And I'm Sam. We are Canteen,
Boys.
the developers of Corporation The Sorting Process, our upcoming dystopian narrative game.
In Corporation, you'll play as Max, a lab technician working for a corporately owned state. We love games that foster a sense of routine, and so built our world around the work, life, sleep cycle of the daily grind. Here's a breakdown of what that looks like.
In your day job, you will sort samples. The quicker you organise them, the more money you will earn. But there's a catch. Your manager will change the rules and add complexity. We've tried to emulate the satisfaction of a job well done and the frustration of arbitrary tasks.
You might be wondering what you'll do with all the money that you make. The Ringo desktop PC gives you access to the shopping catalogue and pay-to-win games, but your first priority should always be your bills.
As you progress through each day, you will uncover the linear narrative through daily news, surveys, and state-designated chat companions. Along the journey, you will find a game world that responds to you in surprising ways.
However, your routine will be disrupted when a group of rebels dissatisfied with the system invite you to question your place in the world and uncover the truth behind the samples.
This is spoiler-free prologue for you to try on Steam. We can't wait for you to play Corporation. Thank you for watching. Work hard.
Yeah, they seem pretty passionate about that game. I like that. This reminds me of Kingsland. The water style. Is it? So similar. Has to be by the same makers, developers. Oh yeah, it is. recognized enemies. Cool. Kingdom 80s.
Yo, did you see Crashlands 2? So excited, such great horror, and it looks like they really elevated the look and feel of their game from the previous game.
Yeah, it's so colorful. The animations are better. The humor comes across super cool. And as a fan of the fighting game genre, I like what Yomi 2 is doing by elevating their game as well. I'm a FGC fan. I know you are.
It's my world.
For sure. Yomi 1 was really cool. And the card game is I was gonna say it's delicious. You know what I'm saying? If you like if you like those titles, make sure to wish list them on our Steam event page. Pre-order them wherever they are available. Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo. Show them some love by downloading the demo wherever they're available. Quick reminder that after the Guerrilla Collective Showcase, stay tuned because we have our Publisher Spotlights Showcase coming up next, where we are going to be showing you games from Tiny Build, Hype Train Digital, and Freedom Games. It also includes, like I said, more from Nova Lands, which is a really awesome game.
I'm here for it.
I'm glad that you are.
Thank you.
Thanks for being here for the game.
I love it. Okay, so we've shared games that are horrific, strategic, and downright hardcore. Now we're gonna slow it down and get into our more creative, stylistic, and cozy bag to share some games where we get into all the feels as well as push the envelope on game design and artistic expression in ways they might not expect. I don't think they're ready.
They are not ready, but we're gonna get in and get cozy.
Cozy, baby.
Hippie. Why is there so many demos, by the way? I swear to God, I made a penguin just like that the other day. Orders. Okay. Not sure it's for me, but it looks pretty cool. Sticky business. Fingers. Dang feet. Is he gonna smash it? I got a feeling he will be. Yeah. Oh no. So we are body part snatcher. Super adventure hands.
Welcome to the world of a Corgi's cozy hike. You play as this adorable Corgi on an unforgettable vacation. Along the way, you might stumble across Rusty. He wants to start an animal sanctuary and needs your help. Let's mark our territory so that dogs that we rescue can know how to find this place. Now let's set off. On your hike, you can choose where to go and what to do. Maybe you'll climb the mountain. Maybe you'll unlock all of the island's secrets. Oh, wait a second. What's that? A beach chair? Ugh, I can't resist the urge to relax for a little bit, take in the sun. There's a lot of little cozy spots like this hidden throughout the island. You can find them all and relax, but we need to go now. You can find ancient corgi artifacts like this beautiful cape or my corgi claws that let you glide.
Looks a little rough.
Once you're at
No
the
pun
top,
intended, by the way.
find hidden secrets. Here's some ancient corgi butt power. The more you find, the higher you can climb. So let's look around and see what else we can see here. What's that over there? That looks like a lost dog we can rescue. Let's go see if we can get him. So we'll just glide our way down. Ooh. Now let's just climb up. Oh no, we don't have enough corgi butt power. We could find more, but let's find another way up. I've got an idea. Maybe we just need some fire. So let's just go over here, grab one of these.
That elevator thing?
Light it on fire, and then we'll
That chest is not even on the ground.
Let's be careful not to cause any corgi chaos around here, though. We don't want to burn anything. But let's see. Okay, we'll just burn this. And look what falls down, a nice little mushroom. We can bounce up there, and now there he is. Oh, poor him, he's lost. He just needs a little boop, and then he'll be fine and ready to go. Now, if we go back to our animal sanctuary, we'll find that Treble made his way here, and he's enjoying living here. Let's give him a different...
These chests remind me of Dragon Quest, and yes, Dragon Quest 8.
Sanctuary. Oh man, he really loves that one. This has been your early look at a Corgi's Cozy Hike. We've only been working on it for a few months, and we need your help to bring it to reality. Check out our Kickstarter and wishlist us on Steam. Thank you so much for watching. We will see you later.
They seem somewhat passionate about, I guess. Not my type of game. Yeah. 85.
Providence Oaks. You probably already noticed it, but our beautiful little lake town is covered in snow. And to answer the question that's
Go
on
on.
everyone's mind, yes, we will have a white Christmas.
Go on.
Boxes underneath green branches. What are the chances it's December? The cold winds blowing through the mistletoe and stockings are floating up by the fireplace. But here's the thing about Christmas. They say it don't mean nothing unless you got somebody else to share it with.
Mail Carrier Weiss. Hope you had a good one out there.
Can't complain, Frank. Now it's just one more day till Christmas, and Meredith coming over.
But I'm alone this Christmas, and I'll be okay. I'll have my
This better have a good launch date.
special holiday.
What the heck? Could be funny. Oh. I could see this being funny.
Hey, I'm here to tell you about something a little different.
Welcome to Nountown Language Learning, the new way to master languages without even realizing it. You start on this big grayscale island that looks really dull, dead, and lifeless. But then as you start to learn more words, color begins to sprout out from various places. Villagers move back into the island to give you more quests or just have conversations. You essentially go around picking up items, playing minigames, and learning words in order to bring color back to the world.
Japanese, French. How many languages do they have?
If you want to learn a new language but are tired of boring textbooks and 100-day streaks, then you need to check out Nountown Language Learning. The game features over 1,000 of the most common words and phrases you need to master, and you can learn all the major languages like Japanese, Korean, Spanish, and more. Once you've learned some new words, you'll gain access to a ton of minigames to test your learning. And when you're feeling a little more confident, there are 16 characters, each with their own personality that you can practice your speaking with, free of the fear of messing up or getting embarrassed.
Diary, Sanuki, Spoon, toilet paper, Mofu, Tatami.
Nountown is available to wishlist right now on Steam, and is releasing this summer with console versions out in late 2020.
Seems like a pretty cool method of learning. TikTok? Oh hell no. For music? Meek. That's Tony Hawk like. Reflecting of stuff. Did you go any faster with the title? Oh, Jesus Christ.
Those games look so fun and cozy, very inspiring. Who wouldn't want to go skating with your homie Ollie the Frog or thumb your way through some ridiculous shenanigans with Super Adventure Hand? It looks like those classic N64 GameCube style games.
Word. And the update to Lake looks super serene and peaceful. I just want to put on my mailman or mail woman,
male person
outfit and deliver packages. So definitely check out those games on Steam, wishlist them, follow the developers, and support all the work they put their hearts into.
Definitely support those devs. Keeping with the pace from the last segment, we are going to get into some narrative, story-driven games, starting with an adventure puzzle game that is charming as it is beautiful, and get into some cyberpunk noir with an update from the team developing Nivalis. Let's go.
I'm bringing a basket of baked goods to my family.
Oh, what the heck?
She's not doing any of the things we told her to do.
We couldn't have been more clear. She's supposed to be enforcing martial law.
You're sending me to jail? I'm a children's birthday party magician.
Increasing my sphere of influence.
The princess goes missing, and all of a sudden there's a no goblins order?
I forget what I told her to do, but I think it involved somebody's pet. I confess, I was smuggling illegal pixie dust inside the dead cat.
Pixie dust.
How do we get it through her thick skull that she's supposed to be listening to us?
I am listening. Did you forget I was here again?
What? Of course not. Who the hell is that?
Okay, Lil, you got this.
The day of the royal wedding approaches, but a change is coming. Will you RSVP for the revolution?
I know you couldn't resist the chance to place an illegal sports bet with your old pal Fredo.
Welcome to Garby's Emporium of Wonder.
I did not slay 90 ballerinas to be denied entry by some freckle-faced babe.
I don't want to be rude, but you seem, well, pretty baked.
Absolutely.
Oh, wait. Your name is Count Heinrich von Pyre?
Yes. Why?
Vampire, really. Like the casual
That's all for
jokes.
us here today. Please help control the pet population. Have your gargoyle spayed or neutered. So long, everybody!
It all starts and ends with a girl, too small and inadequate for that world of ash, tar, and coal where she was born. Luckily, even
Little
that
sewing
place
machine.
turned out to be very hostile for her. There she met Carol, until...
Art style's pretty cool. I'm really liking some parts of the art style. Until that part. Just a heads up, today's stream will be a little bit shorter. Like pretty much directly after. My sweet Caroline. Cool. Not sure what it's about. Like she's in another world, but not very clear what else. Okay. Stubborn vibes. But different.
Hi everyone, we're the
So many
developers
games.
of District Double Blind. I'm Mari, I'm the producer, writer, I do some of the programming.
I'm Jenny, I do art and I'm in charge of animation, UI, everything visual.
District Double Blind is a non-linear detective game set in a 1950s traveling circus. In this game, players will have to solve the mysterious murder of the star magician before the circus has to leave town by the end of the day.
All the evidence and witness will be gone. As we say in the game, it's like a Cinderella story, but instead of chasing a princess, we are chasing a murderer.
Okay.
The idea of setting the story in a vintage circus came to us because we felt like it gave us a unique aesthetic. It will help us design memorable characters because they each have their own role related to how they perform in the circus.
And also, our characters have their own color scheme to go with their
Seems cool,
personalities,
but I don't think
and
it's for
also
me.
their own background stories.
But I could watch it.
In this game, you will play as two different characters: a detective that has been hired to investigate the murder, and a new magician who has come to replace the amazing Hattie. The player will have to switch between these two perspectives to eventually piece things together and come to a conclusion.
In this game, we have a system what we call collection system. So with every information or item you collected, you can use them either to inquire or to contradict.
What I love about this mechanic is the non-linearity of it. The story doesn't soft lock you until you find the right problem, so you are free to spot your own contradictions. And you can pick what you want to ask, to whom and when, and you will pretty much always get a unique response. So each journey will be very different. The story moves forward based on what we call action points. So for example, investigating,
They seem nervous.
or contradicting might all cost action points. So
It looks
once
pretty
your
good.
AP runs out,
It shouldn't be.
this turn will end and you will switch characters and the game will move forward to the next round. So you might want to think strategically about which questions you want to ask and whether the contradiction you found is the right one.
Like you can tell by the way they're looking and stuff.
We hope detective game lovers will enjoy the mystery and enjoy solving the case in your own ways. We also hope you might like meeting these characters that we've come to care for so much.
If that sounds like something you will enjoy, so
That's
please
like double blinds.
Let's check Double Blind on Steam and go play the demo.
Maybe I will.
Who am I?
Ooh, this style reminds me of another game that I played a little bit ago. Gosh, what was that game again? Minutes to 8.
Hi, I'm Marco, creative director at Ironlands. Today I'm taking you behind the scenes of Nivalis, the cyberpunk slice of life sim we are developing. Bonjour.
Bonjour.
Here we are in Paris at Mocha Blab to do the
Star
motion
Trek.
capture for Nivalis.
Oh wait.
Every morning, our actors Christelle and Florian had to be prepped with markers that the Vicon system cameras
Guessing
can
it's a
detect
first-person
up to
thing.
2000 frames per second. Characters play a vital role in the game. Your staff, the guests that come to your noodle bar, corporate security, gangs, and all the other people that you meet in the city. They all have their life, and we want their animations to be as true to life
This
as
is
possible.
easy.
Besides capturing the body movement, we also capture props like umbrellas, trays, meals, fishing rods, kitchen appliances, as well as how the characters interact with chairs, tables, bars, and other objects in the game world.
Dang. Get the
Nivalis
dang
is a city
fish.
that stretches from the ocean to the clouds.
This box.
The entire city is flooded, crumbling from the pressure of thousands of buildings stacked onto each other over hundreds of years. Nivali residents call it their home. Our motion capture allows us to form more complex interactions with characters, as you make friends, enemies, compete with rivals, forge business partnerships, or maybe even find love. Nivalis is a city full of life, intrigue, and mystery. Thank you for joining me on this little tour behind the scenes.
Seems cool.
You can wishlist Nivalis now on Steam and the Epic Game Store.
So, Justin.
Yeah, Jay.
I bet you didn't know what was about to pop off next.
I definitely do not. What is that? What is popping off?
I don't know if you're ready for it.
You got me in anticipation mode.
It's time for the final free key grab.
Oh my God! Final key grab.
Everybody grab your picture-taking apparatus or apparati and snap a picture of the QR code on your screen for an op to grab your keys. It's time for the final free key game drop.
Yes, get your opportunity. Don't let your ops get the opportunity to grab those keys. And to match that energy, we're gonna cap things off with the GC23. Yeah, Jay.
I bet you didn't know what was about to pop off next.
I definitely do not. What is that? What is popping off?
I don't know if you're ready for it.
You got me in anticipation mode.
It's time for the final free key grab.
Oh my God! Final key grab.
Everybody grab your picture-taking apparatus or apparati and snap a picture of the QR code on your screen for an op to grab your keys. It's time for the final free key game drop.
Yes, get your opportunity. Don't let your ops get the opportunity to grab those keys. And to match that energy, we're gonna cap things off with the GC23. We're turning the dial up to 10, getting into some action adventure titles that will push your bonnet all the way back and blow your slides off your heels. We have a few big exclusives, including a new Grime reveal and a cuddly Carnage style update from a GC alum. Let's go.
Ooh, might be cool. Odd Abyss. It's over 50 new games to introduce. I know the indie, but still. Platformer. Like the music. Flower. That's no flower. Pretty cool. Game in a game. Boss fights. Dominate. Liking the style. like some more FPS though. 80s. I know it isn't. But... I don't know. Looks pretty cool. Not what I typically play, but I had some fun with similar games. What's the full name? Gatling Legend of Hero Answer? RTX home, by the way. Corrupt. The way you pronounce it. Or opt. Yeah, okay. Kitty. Must pets. Ninja Kitty. Okay. Ooh. I'm seeing some pretty cool fights. Some difficulty. The custodian. 24 though.
Skate, do acrobatics, kill, and look cute while doing it. Gory Cuddly Carnage is a foul-mouthed third-person hack-and-slash action adventure. You play as Gory, a cute but deadly
This is looking good though.
Frank, a
Only.
sentient, death-dealing hoverboard waging war against an army of mutated toys. Gory Cuddly Carnage is all about speed, violence, and gore. You'll have a host of combat options to
I thought I was gonna say momentum.
bloodiest ways imaginable to really amp up the carnage. Skate and slice everything with Frank's built-in razor blades that he loves to use. Next is the slam wheel that will crunch and bash everything that comes in its way. Charge it in the air to unleash some hell on bigger enemies, or just slam everything in your path. That's totally up to you. The next move is my personal favorite. The hoverboard is also a rocket launcher. Fire smaller rockets against smaller enemies, or just soup it up and go absolutely nuclear, obliterating everything you locked your sight on. Except for the slashing, the bashing, the dashing, and the shooting, there will also be an array of upgrades to cause even more mayhem in the full game. Look at him, he's so happy you just have to buy gory new things. When you've maimed, slayed, and upgraded your way through a level, everything is of course topped off with an
reminds me of that Toy Story
boss
monster.
battle with all the worst, most mutated, and disgusting toys imaginable. These sections of the game will test your abilities against waves of enemies that will be destroyed in hellfire and a flurry of blades. But beware, some of these mutant toys will not die so easily. Gory, cuddly carnage will be available in like everything, so wishlist it today.
Seems familiar. I think I've seen this. One of the monsters. Okay.
Yo, Corrupt is looking right. The whole fighting game season is gonna be right. The Dawn of the Monsters DLC looks super crazy.
It looks so dope, and we've been following Corrupt for a long time. Shout out to Jesse. I remember showing Gory for the first time, and it's come such a long way. As a big fan of Grime, which has been doing those numbers, I know this game is going to be blowing up. That's our show, everybody. So many great games and creative vision. Thanks for watching and supporting the games, devs, and the development culture in general.
Be sure to check out the events page on Steam, where you can learn more about all of the up and coming games on the show, play some of the demos, wish list the games that you'd like to get notified about when they're available.
Definitely show them some
That's
love.
a lot of games for sure.
It helps. Be sure to stay tuned for the Guerrilla Collective Publisher Spotlights coming up next, where our friends Freedom Games, Hype Train Digital, Tiny Build will be showing their latest wares and situations. Awesome stuff. Tomorrow, if you're in LA, we'll have over 40 games at Wisdom at our Mix in-person showcase, which will feature a live stream with our friends at Viz and the Completionists. More info on our website, MediaIndieExchange.com, and on social media.
And next Tuesday, starting at 12:30 p.m. Pacific Time, we have another showcase. Guerrilla Collective presents Dames for Games and Black Voices in Gaming.
Definitely. We'll be supporting Black game developers and women in gaming. We want to give a huge shout out to our sponsors for helping to make this thing happen. Freedom, Hype Train Digital, PlayStation, Raw Fury, Tiny Build, Assemble Entertainment, Akupara, Astro Gaming, HeroCraft, Joystick Ventures, Neon Doctrine, Ravenage, Razor, Steam, Yisbird, Wired Productions, and Experience Studios. Much love for our broadcasting partners for supporting the showcase.
They're kind of funny. And we also want to thank you for our stream. Couldn't do this without you. Once again, we have to salute the developers. All of them that have contributed their games, their resources to make this whole thing possible.
Got some good games.
And thanks to our team, Abe, Travis, Joel, Mary, Nap, Matt, Timmy, Joel, Big Bite, you guys and gals, and everyone for tuning in. You are all awesome. Big shout out to you, and thanks for joining us. Make sure to follow the developers you like through their socials. You can find the games on the Media Indie Exchange website. Check us out on Twitter at Guerrilla Collect and everywhere else at Guerrilla Collective as well. And I like to say as well. You can also check us out on YouTube and Twitch. I want to thank my co-host, Jay Watts. Thank you. Where can we find out more about the Coexist movement?
Justin, first off, this has been amazing. Thank you all so much. You can find out more about Coexist Gaming by going to our website, coexistgaming.com. We're on all the socials, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, all the things at Coexist Gaming. We'd love to coexist with you.
We want to give a shout out to Kind of Funny for hosting us. Again, I'm your host, Justin Woodward, head of the Mix, Media Indie Exchange, Black Voice in Gaming, one of the advisors on Black Game Developer Fund. We're out. Peace.
Okay. Now that's a pretty cool event. I saw a couple games that I liked. Let's see. Change it. I'll just keep this playing for a little bit. So, made a list. I don't have all the games on it though, but they've shown over 50 games. Let's see which one seems the most interesting. Let's see. Let me just go over. Oh, this one. This one seemed pretty cool. It might be good. It just reminds me of an older game, but I'll keep the list on Discord and I'll update it as I go. Let's see. Definitely double. Wait. Oh, I do want to check this out. Void Hope. This could be cool. Let me drop a little. Voelt geiler as well. Pretty much a 2D detective kinda. Am I logged in? Yes. Put some money on it. Play the demo June 19th. Elden Pixels. What else did they make? Lost Awakening. Nothing I know. Nivalis. I'll just check a couple of games quickly and then I'll be heading off and oh, this game, right. This game did not look indie. Probably the art style because it's voxel.
Hey boss, time to wake up. We got customers waiting.
But it does look good.
What do you mean you don't know where to start? Let's clean this place up. Move some chairs and tables around. We can make this place shine again. If the weather gets bad, we can grow some veg in the greenhouse. Once we start making real money, well, then you can rent that fancy new apartment in Midtown. So make friends, make enemies. Give customers a route, just turn on the old charm. Or water down their drinks. I'm not your conscience. This is a world to explore, to make stories. Your stories. You ever look up at the clouds and wonder what's up there? Well, if you dream big enough, Maybe you'll find out. Maybe we all will.
This was full motion captured as well, which I'm quite surprised about. Anyway, that's also it for me. I'll leave this list on the Discord so you can check it out. I'll also put a link to let's see, where is it? This page. Where you should be able to find pretty much all the things, I think. Let's see. And above sea level. Above Dustfield. Really kind of curious. For X RTS Sim. Would be cool. Let me check that again. Okay. What else do we have? This bet we made. The weird title. Please don't be weird. Ooh. Let's see. Embargo. Calves. This is not the new stuff though. News? Or let's see. Oh yeah, I think we saw these people as well. Still, more curious about maybe IGN has what we are looking for. Well, that's not helping. Watch 2, that's another game we saw as well that looked pretty cool. Top-down co-op RPG. Let me check the Twitter. I may drop a follow on that too, so I can check it out. Okay. Nice if I was able to find a bit more on their games. Like I know you can find it on Steam. Let's see. I may as well do it here. Steam. Spotlight. What is announcement? Okay. Let's check this. Minutes ago, I know. I don't care about that stuff. Surely they got a list somewhere. I mean, I'm glad I made my own list, but I've sworn I had a list. Okay. Holy fuck, Toad Skater. Ah. Okay, so this is the list. Not all games were grabbing me. This one didn't. This one kinda did. Crashlands 2. might be interested. Okay, so this way I don't have to do a list myself. Let's see. Have you seen all of these? Westmaster, yes. This game, I'm not even gonna try and pronounce that title. I think it's just Annalyn, but even that sounds bad. I don't think we saw this title, did we? I don't remember seeing it. So this. I don't think we saw this. Don't think we saw this either. We saw this game. So that this was DLC, I believe. Saw this. Death Click, yeah, saw that. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. I'll just post that stuff on Discord so people can check it out when they want to. Anyway, that's it for me. I'll be back tomorrow and then we'll check out Summer Game Fest with Jeff Keighley. Hopefully we'll see some new stuff. Maybe even some Final Fantasy stuff, gameplay. But yeah. Anyway, I'll hopefully see you then. Until then, stay healthy, stay frosty, and I'll see y'all tomorrow maybe.